make me relax. And the first one is cooking or
Cooking?
shopping. Yeah, shopping tomatoes, onion, and garlic. Yes, slicing ingredients can make me feel relaxed. And before, when I was still in the Philippines, if I feel stressed, I clean the house.
Mm.
That's just the
Mm.
time. It's only the time that I clean the house or the room when I feel stressed.
So now
So
you just eat meals made by yourself.
yeah, if I am not tired to cook, so last night I was not able to cook because I clean.
Mm.
So I just ate bread. That's all. Yeah.
Wow.
But whenever I have time and I'm not lazy and I feel stressed, I cook by myself. Or not, I will just go to Big C or anywhere to buy ready cooked food.
Yeah.
Yes. So how about you, Anna? Do you also do the same when you're um, tired, or what are the things that can make you feel relaxed?
Mm. In my case, I often listen to music and sleeping.
All right. In my case, because if I have listened to the songs for how many times, it doesn't make me feel relaxed anymore. I have this habit that I need to find new songs. Like
Mm.
it became a habit of mine to find new songs in order for me to be inspired by the song or to be to be relaxed from the lyrics. Yes. So right now in my phone there are many songs and those are the songs that I've discovered. Yes, or walking also.
Yeah.
So they said some people said that if we feel sad, we have to feel it. Do you think it's being optimistic or being pessimistic if you will say that you have to really feel it if you're sad and let yourself be sad for how even if it's how many days? Do you think it's optimism, Anna, or pessimism? If you just let yourself be sad.
I think it's
Optimism.
optimistic. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Because it's related to our topic for today. Okay. Cam, how are you today, Cam? I called you, but you did not respond. Cam? Cam?
Yes, I tried to my iPad, but I don't know where. And now I just can.
So in your case, Cam, what are the things or what do you do to make yourself feel relaxed or better?
Um,
Running, running on empty.
Maybe I want to go somewhere for I can change my environment, and that is the best way for I can reduce my stress and react. I think so.
Mm.
Or
A lot of
sometimes I hear music or some try to find some new film, action movie for I can find for I can see.
mm, listen to music. Okay. What's the latest film that you have watched, Cam?
The platform.
Platform?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Is it English movie?
No, uh, subtitle from Spanish, and I don't understand. But that, that means subtitle.
Mm. Okay. So sometimes when we watch movies like that, we are more busy looking at the subtitle than watching the movie itself. So congratulations for not really understanding the movie. All right, so many people said, guys, that the way we think can affect our whole um, day. So they said it's very important to start your day right. Do you believe that we need to start our day right? And by doing that, we need to be optimistic. Do you have that kind of belief or do you believe in that? Anna
Anna?
first. See, I already know.
I think we should be optimistic to start a new day because with this way we always feel happy to do everything in a long day.
Hmm. Okay, I got it. How about you, Cam?
Uh, I know many friends, they also have uh, everything. Sometimes I'm feeling really furious. I don't know why they get easy uh, joy with their life. But in my case, I think I just feel optimistic when I uh, can do the job or when I have some when I don't feel nervous about any other thing in my life. So at that time, I just feel optimistic, and I think this is the way with uh, many things uh, was to protect first, and then I my optimistic will appear.
Your optimism will appear. So I guess, Cam, the way you talk right now is a bit choppy. The way you talk is a bit choppy. Like sometimes it's stop or not. So let's find out later if it will improve. So yeah, they said that the way you think every day could actually affect your mood or your whole day. So it's very important to think right or to start your day right. So I would like to ask guys about your what are the three things that makes you happy? Three things that makes you happy. Anna. Anna first. According to Cam.
Let me think. Two things make me happy. Uh, I think that's the time when I receive my salary.
Salary time. Oh my god. I've read I think last night Anna that um someone said I hope a time will come that we will forget that it's salary day because we have a lot of money. We already forget that it's salary day. All right. So that's the first thing, Anna. If you receive your salary, you feel
Yeah.
happy. How about the second? Because three things.
um, After that, I buy something, some special thing to my family and cooking.
Hmm. If you can cook something for your family.
Yeah.
Last one.
And the last, when I finish all my duty from my job and my study,
Yes.
and my duty with my son when I have to teach him.
Hmm. I guess so, definitely, because if you've done everything that you need to do in a
Mm,
day, I
yeah,
think you will not have any worries, right?
yeah.
There are still like in my case, guys. So usually we have class from 5:30 until 9. So even though it's already late at night, I make it to the point that I have to print all my materials for my next class for the next day, even though it's my class for tomorrow is still 5:30 or 6, so that I don't have anything to think about. I have to prepare everything um, today for tomorrow. That's it. So how about you, Kam? What are the three things that make you happy? I think for Anna, in my own opinion, the three things that make you happy are not simple. You have to do something or an effort. You have to wait. Because for some other people, happiness is um, drinking or tasting a good cup of coffee or seeing sunset or sunrise like that. But for salary day, you have to wait. And to cook for your family, you have to, of course, make it, the taste should be good because you're cooking for your family, right? And doing all or everything may be sometimes impossible to do because sometimes we really cannot finish all of our duties or responsibilities in one day, right? So I guess your happiness is a bit difficult to achieve. How about you, Cam?
The the first is the suitable job for me. Second is money, and last healthy for my family.
Have what? What's the last one, Cam?
Healthy for my family.
Health. Okay.
Mhm.
Health for my whole family. So I guess Cam's happiness, Anna, is um, just the same as you. Oh, wow. I guess it's because of your age, guys.
I think my wish same with my mother wish when she pray. Uh,
Pray?
mm,
Yes, I guess so. A lot of people or most people really would wish something like that. But I guess in my opinion, those are higher wishes or higher desires. Like we receive money like that. I guess it's good to wish that our family members will be healthy. But maybe in a day, if you will have simple things that could make you be optimistic. There are many things right now, guys, that can cause us to think of negative things, right? There are many things. But I hope that in a day you can find something or you can think of something that can make you think positively. So let's go to the essay right now. Optimism and pessimism. I bet you know what's the definition or the meaning, right? Of optimism and pessimism. That's positivity and negativity. So, Anna, what did you understand about the essay? You're on mute.
Yeah, the lesson today has only one paragraph. It talk about optimism and pessimism. Um, they say that we can define two groups by answering the question concerned in the essay, and they define optimist is the people who always um, work hard to get uh, the better conditions and always happy um, on um, on their mind. And pessimist is different. Um, they just want to everything doesn't change, and they feel satisfied with the certain situation. Don't want to try to do something better.
Hmm. Okay, I got it. So have you heard about this analogy? What do you think of the glass half empty or half full, Anna? If you were to answer the question,
With a half glass of water, I think half empty or half full is the same. But with optimist person, they always think um, it's lose a half of water.
it,
Why optimist person think uh, it's still have water on it?
okay. So if you haven't known about it, what would be your answer? Would you say it's half empty or half full?
Uh, I think with this situation happen with us, although we are happy or unhappy, it still happens. So we should be optimistic to solve this problem with us.
Hmm. Okay, we should be optimistic to solve the problem. But would you say it's half empty or half full? In
Half full
Vietnamese,
is for
half
optimist,
full.
half full
Okay.
uh, for optimist person, and half empty for pessimistic person.
Mm. All right. Thank you, Anna. So how about you, Cam? What do you understand about the essay?
I think this essay talk about our attitudes before one thing. Some people they choose optimistic when they face with some problem, and this attitude to support them try my best and uh, uh, promote them to complete their self for for they can become perfect in the future. But with other people, they had pessimist attitudes. These attitudes will to avoid uh, until their tries in a complete job or when they face with many difficulty in our in their life. So I think the most important between the optimistic or uh, pessimist is the attitudes and when you have optimistic you have many reasons or you easy to become too enjoyable with the simple thing in life, and that is the most key to sure we can feel the happy in our life. I think that
So are you a kind of person, Cam, who enjoys the simple things in life?
almost the time I feel really hard or I can feel enjoy with my life.
Really?
Mm.
Can you believe it, Anna? So
I
it's
can
not
say
easy for you. It's not easy for you to enjoy the simple things in life. I know that there are greater things, and I know that you are old. Not saying that you are really old, but you are in middle age enough. But it's still good to enjoy the simple things in life, but maybe you have reason, or sometimes it's all about our behavior, why we cannot enjoy those things or why we cannot appreciate those things. So do you think, in your own opinion, is it because of your behavior that you cannot enjoy simple things, or you are not used to enjoying the simple things in life?
I think that's a part of my behavior when I also concern many other things about myself, uh, my future. And when I think about that, I think I also saw so many problems, and I have to complete. So that's why I rarely to feel enjoy with my job. I think so. And sometimes I just feel too optimistic when I finish some important thing, and I feel too more stable in life.
Yes, I guess so. I think everyone, we are looking for safety. Like, we want to be here in this area or in this direction so that we will feel safe or secure, especially about finances, or especially about our future. Do you feel the same way, Anna? Do you tend to enjoy the simple things of life, or is it also difficult for you to do it?
In my case, I think when we get old, we can enjoy the simple thing about our life easy. Because at that time we don't have the job to work every day, and my and our children grow up,
Mm,
so
okay.
they have a lot of time. They can take the time to drink tea with our friends, or uh, mm, going somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You point out one of the simplest thing, and that is drinking tea. So, like, maybe the question is, do you enjoy drinking coffee, drinking tea, or even indulging yourself into a very delicious food? Mm. And also maybe because the time we are living in a very fast-paced world, like, we tend to be quick, and we want everything to be quick, right? So I think that's one of the reason why we lose this sense of appreciating or enjoying the simple things in life, because we no longer take each thing slowly, because we are after the time. Oh, like for me, for in my case, I have alarm clock for everything that I do. So I will talk to my mind. I should drink coffee this time, and I should do this time. I should do that this time within that period. So I guess we are constrained, or we are limited to time. Maybe that's the reason that sometimes we couldn't simply appreciate, or simply enjoy those things. Do you still enjoy drinking coffee with friends these times?
Mm, for me, I now I rarely drink coffee with my friend, because after finish my work, I often come back my home.
Okay, I understand. So how about you, Cam?
I think the best time for me when I is when I drinking beer with my my label. I think
Uh,
that is a good time where I can enjoy my life when I can see uh,
the
all of
best
the
time. Yes, sometimes it's also good to talk with strangers. So, it's just actually good to maybe go somewhere or just maybe talk with your friends. So, in my case, guys, if I talk, I could talk until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, if you want me to talk, if you let me talk, I could talk with that hour. It's very long. So last time, my friends and I here in Haizong, like we talk until 2 a.m. Yes, if I'm like that, if you will not let me stop or if you will not remind me of the time, I can talk for longer period of hour. So sometimes it's really good to be like that, just like talking to each other, and it can actually make us feel good and be positive in life. So Anna, I hope you can still do that with your friend. I have a student. I actually like a bit jealous of that student of mine, and she's still very young. But she told me that um, it's a habit of hers to really go out with her friends and drink coffee and just to talk anything about life. Mm. See, guys. We don't have that habit right now and we're old already. But I guess I can see many older people who goes to the coffee shop and do that. Have you seen older people do that? Like they go to the coffee shop, go with their friends, and yeah, they talk. You
in
have
my case, I saw many people. They always do crowd a small group in a coffee shop and share many things in their life. And with many other students, they always do travel a lot when they have many time for traveling. I think so.
okay. Maybe you will do that also, guys, when you're old. So we will go back to the analogy that if we are young, we are healthy, but we don't have time and money, right? Do you remember that analogy?
Yeah,
Yes. I,
paradox.
I hope it will not happen to us. Just kidding. Okay, so let's have comprehension question. Let's have number one. Explain the half full or half empty analogy. I think Anna explained this, so I think I will ask Cam. Explain the half full or half empty analogy.
The I think half full is better, half empty because talk about their attitude so optimistic when you see a half of a half water cup. You see half full is to show about uh, so attitude is better. I think so.
Mm. All right, so the half full or half empty analogy is actually a test, according to psychologists, to know whether you are a positive person or a negative person. So this is about your worldview, but I actually don't believe in this because half full or half empty are just the same. I think it wouldn't actually tell if we are positive or negative. Just my own opinion. Okay, let's have number two. Can we generalize about the roles optimists and pessimists play in social change? Why or why not? Anna? So sometimes you have generalization of things. For example, optimistic people can contribute to the goodness or to the betterment of our society, while pessimist people can cannot give any contribution to the development of our country. just a generalization. How about you, Anna?
In my case, I think optimist person don't aren't afraid of changing. They always eager to discovering new things, while pessimistic don't want to change. But uh, they are so carefully with everything they do.
They're so careful. So I guess, Anna, there are many pessimists. Why did I say that? It's because I often heard that change is very difficult to accept. I often hear that from other people when we met, and for example, they have change of career, change of status, or even changing a new place. They would say that that's change. Change is a very difficult, or it's a very hard process. Do you believe in that?
Yes, I think I am a pessimistic person, so I agree with that.
Yes, I guess so. But I guess we're not totally pessimistic. I also believe with that, Anna, that change is really difficult, right? It's very hard for us to change or to fit ourselves into new situations. It's actually true for everyone, but we need to accept and we need to adapt everything because we cannot do something also. Okay. But we have to accept and to wait for the change, the good change to come. So let's have number three. What personal difference does each respective attitude make? Come. Is there a, of course, it's totally different, but is there a personal difference between the two?
I think optimistic and pessimist is the most different between each person. And I also like to closer with the optimistic because I can receive many good energy from them. Really, really good.
Mm. Okay, guys, I've read this saying, what you allow will continue. So if in a day you allow negative things to happen, it will continue in your life. But if you allow positive things to happen, and if you think about it, it will also continue. It's like attracting the energy. You attract the energy that you think. Do you get it? No.
Yeah.
For example, you think of positive things. I don't know if you have seen about the law of universal like gravity, the pull of gravity in the universe. If you think of positive things will also happen. But if you think of negative things will happen in your life. So they said everything that will happen in your life depends on what you think. If you allow negativity, then negative things will really take place. And if you would allow positivity, then positivity will surely happen in your life. They said, not me. In my case, I just try to be positive every day. Yes, let's go to express yourself. Do you expect to live longer than the national average life expectancy? So, of course, you have to ask what's the average life expectancy of Vietnamese people?
Maybe for the man is 65 or the woman is 70.
Mm, I think it's lower, right? In my opinion, it's
Mm.
low. So Anna, you have to answer the question first. Ladies first.
In my case, I don't expect to live longer than other. I
Mm.
That
think um, if we have a happy life, we should expecting. But if it's a miserable thing with me, with our, it's the punishment with all of us.
punishment. If you live a miserable life, it's a punishment.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's really difficult, like in this moment. Like a lot of people are experiencing misery, and they are actually thinking, um, erase 2020 or relive 2020 or restart 2020. So I guess if we think of life that way, we are really pessimistic. Ala, we're very pessimistic. And in my case, I always believe that life is really difficult. It's not really very easy. I think every day we experience difficulty, but I think difficulties are really part of our lives and it makes our life really beautiful. In my case, I really wanted to live. I'm not saying that I want to live very long, but I want to live because I want to see what will happen to the problems that I have. It will be solved or not. Okay, how about you, Cap?
If I stay healthy when I older, I think at that time I really hope I can live longer than average life in our society. But not stay healthy, I think um, 70 is okay.
Live, Cam. It's live longer. Oh, but you are really wishing to live longer, right? It's in your mind. Do
Yeah,
you want to, if you will turn out to be healthy, do you want to live 150?
maybe.
Because there is this book, and my Vietnamese student introduced that book to me. The title of the book is the man who climbed out the window and disappeared. I don't know if it's common or if it's popular with you, but it's a very good book because the man lived 100 years and he was able to tell the story in that span. So imagine how many generations have come and go already, but he's still alive. So he climbed out of the window and he disappeared, and he started to tell the story of his time, and at the same time experience adventure, even though he's already 100 years old. So I hope you can watch or even read the story. It's I didn't regret reading the story, guys. It's really amazing. So try to find it. Maybe you will. The 100 years old man who climbed out of the window and disappeared. So even the title is very weird, very long. Climbed out of the window and disappeared. Okay, very long. It's the longest title of a book that I have ever read. Yeah, hopefully in your lifetime you can read the book, guys. It will change your life. Okay, let's go to number two. Do you think you will be reasonably healthy until you die? Mhm. This is
Hmm.
what Tom's
Anna,
saying. Ladies first.
uh, I don't know what happened in the future, but I always expect my health good.
Mm. Do you think in your lifestyle today, according to your lifestyle today, Anna, you will be healthy?
Yes, thank God I'm still healthy today.
Mm. Congratulations. How about you, Cam?
The I'm not sure about that. And anyway, I also hope I will have a good, healthy until I die.
Good health. Okay. Yes, I think everyone, because we don't want to be a burden to the people around us or to our kids in the future. If we're already old, then they have to take care of us because our health is not good. So let's have number three. Do you believe you will make enough money so that you retire after so that after you retire you can continue to lead a comfortable life? Retirement, you will have a lot of money or enough money
Uh-huh.
for retirement. My
Mm.
God, it's so futuristic.
In my case, I think I should saving my money more than now
Mm.
to um, have a lot of money for my old
For your
my
retirement.
old age.
Mm. So you will not work and you will just be lying on the shore in a faraway island, enjoying fresh air and
Yeah,
sipping
so fantastic.
coconuts. Yeah. Some people, Anna, retire at a very early age. Like they want to retire at 40 or 50 and they wanted to just travel around the world. Wow. And I read somewhere they said that you should save when you are still 20. In your 20s, not 20, I'm sorry. In your 20s. Have you done that?
No, in my 20, I think I still immature.
Okay. You were not able to think about it. Yes. In my case, I think about it, but I think it's too late right now because it will be 2 years and I will be 30. So I haven't think of saving for retirement. Just live in the moment. How about you, Tam? Do you think you will make enough money to lead a
Uh,
comfortable life?
I also hope I will to success with my plan, and at that time, I believe I get sure about money in the end of my life.
End of your life? You will be dead by that time. So guys, are you planning to have an early retirement like other people?
Uh, yes, I have prepared some plans for the time I retire from now.
Mm. Okay. How about you, Anna? Retirement
No,
plan.
I'm not ready to um, think about retirement now.
Okay. I hope we can lead a comfortable life when we retire. Okay, it's in the future. Oh my goodness. We have to live at the present moment, guys. Don't forget to live at the present moment. So I guess the question number four, yeah, you can answer this if you want. Do you think Korea will be reunited in the near future? The North and South Korea will become one Korea again. Do you think it will happen or there's a possibility for it to happen? Ladies first.
I'm bad at politics, so I can answer this question.
Okay. How about you, Cam?
Same with Anna ideas. I think
Ah, so they said, guys, there are I think two important things to learn in our society, and that is economics and politics. The two are interconnected. Yes, it doesn't mean that we have to involve ourselves on it, but we have to know the patterns of politics and economy. But I also don't know. I like politics, but economy I don't. So I think we have to maybe just understand it, the two. Okay, let's go to number five. Do you think a cure for cancer is within reach? Hepatitis or AIDS? Because these diseases do not have cure. But for cancer, they said that there is a cure, but it's herbal. Herbal. But it's not yet proven if it's true. Like old people will say, oh, a fruit can cure it, or a leaf can kill it, kill the cancer cell. But it's not proven to be true. But do you think in the near future it will happen, or the scientists can find cure for these diseases?
Yeah, I think that's the duty of scientists. So they still find a way to curb some disease such as cancer or AIDS.
I think they already found it, but they didn't publicize. Just kidding. How about you, Cam?
I think the scientists will find the cure for uh, many for cancer or AIDS. I think so.
Yes, hopefully in our lifetime, right? Hopefully in our lifetime, we will witness that they were able to find it. Okay, let's have number six. Is social and sexual equality a reality that can be achieved? Because for a very long time, this has been debated for how many years? Do we really have sexual equality or gender equality? Or let's just say, can we achieve equality in our society? Anna first.
Yeah, I think the answer is yes, because we have at least 8 hours per day for working. That means we belong to society in that time. So we should uh, we should have a society that uh, fair uh, in our living,
When it
and
comes to everything.
the yeah, and the rest of ours we belong to our family. So um, I think everything happen around us should be fair, should be get good quality, and we always hope that.
Just always hope. And the question is, when will it happen? And the biggest question is, will it happen in our society? So gender equality, the equality between men and women in society. Yes, thank you, Anna, for your thoughts. How about you, Count? Do you think we can achieve that?
Yes, I think we can achieve that, but in a long term later.
Mm. Do you have any reason, or do you have any analogy why we can achieve that?
With the rich countries, I think that's so simple. But the poor countries, I think, really hard, and we need more time.
Okay, so it will be in the long time. Let's have number seven. How do you describe yourself, as an optimist or a pessimist? What about your spouse? Let's just continue with eight.
In my case, I think I'm a pessimist person because I don't want to change in every situation, such as change my living or change my job. Uh, I like um, uh, all everything.
Mm. What you're used to. I
Uh,
understand that because you are familiar with what you are used to or with what you are accustomed to. So it's really difficult to change into something that is new. But I hope that you can easily adapt. But if you don't need to, Anna, I think you don't need to change anything. So that's better. But sometimes we also need to have a new environment like that because like Cam's looking for a new environment so that he can relieve his stress or relax. Are you like that, Anna?
yeah, I think I'm an optimist person.
Hmm. Really? Okay. How about your husband, Anna? Is he an optimist or pessimist?
He is opposite me.
Hmm.
He optimist person.
Okay, that's great because it's balance, right? They said opposite attracts. Okay, how about you, Cam?
I don't know.
The
It's balance problem with us.
just just talk gently. Yeah, because if you're being pessimistic and your husband will try to like cheer you up and become positive, isn't it? Is your husband cheering you up, Anna, whenever you are being negative or pessimistic in life?
No cheering up, just criticize.
Oh my God. OMG. And I guess people have different reactions to criticism. Some people, when you criticize them, the more that they will be negative, right? And others, when you criticize them, they will be inspired and they will be positive. So it's very important how we say things. So, as what I've said before, it's not important what we say, but how we say it. The way we say or we talk, it makes a difference. Okay. I hope, Anna, you will be balanced.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Come.
I think for most of the time I'm optimistic.
Hmm. Really? Almost, almost. Not full or complete. How about your wife? Is she pessimist or optimist?
Uh, I maybe see she between optimistic and pessimist. I think so.
Between. Neutral,
Mm.
neutral. Okay. So how about number nine? Are most of your friends optimists or pessimists? Your
Uh,
circle of friends.
Most of my friends are optimists. I
Wow.
don't know why, but I like optimist person. I think they always make me feel comfortable.
Yes. I guess you will be attracted to something that you are not. Yes, to find a variation, to find something different. Because sometimes if you will be with pessimistic people and you are also pessimist, all of you will be down. Who will cheer your world up? Who will make you laugh? So it's just like that. In a circle of friend, there are different character. But in my case, I think most of my friends are really a joker. Yes, and we laugh out loud. So I really have a friend, and he doesn't want to talk about problems in life. So everything that we talk are just trash talk. So sometimes I ask him about serious question because he's already old, he's getting old, but he doesn't want to answer those kind of question, like asking if, hey, when are you getting married? It's a joke for him. He doesn't want to answer those questions, but he's a gay. So we always just laugh together and never talk about problems, just trash talk or garbage talk in our life. Yeah, there are really people like that. And I think it's too much positivity. I think it's also bad, and too much too much of everything is really bad or not good. So we really need balance. Anna, balance is so important. Okay, how about you, Cam? How about your neighbors? I think
I'm not sure about their behave. Maybe almost the time my friends go so funny and about the optimistic or pessimist. I'm not sure about that, and I just like them when because they really fun.
so. What if your friends will not be fun anymore? Are you not going to like them because they're not fun anymore? Just
Uh,
asking.
yes, maybe when I go out, I always to show my funny on my face with everything. And yes, maybe I'm also funny character.
Really? Do you think Cam is a funny person, Anna?
Yeah, it's
Mm,
a funny
okay.
person.
Okay, I believe in Anna. Just kidding. Okay, let's have the question number 10. What are the biggest advantages enjoyed by an optimist, by a pessimist? So I think, guys, both ends, even if you are a pessimistic person, there is still an advantage to that because in everything, there is black and white or two sides. So Anna, what do you think is the biggest advantage, or we say biggest advantages, if there's a lot of being a pessimist
I think
and optimist?
person number 10 and number 11 should combine.
Okay, add it together.
Yeah, for optimist person, I think they always eager to discover everything, especially new thing, and they always think they have ability to do to face with any situation, any problem happen with them. But that is um, disadvantage is um, they don't have enough careful because they think they have
Mhm.
ability to do.
I
It's
think that's different. That's overconfident already.
yeah,
Mm.
it's different with a pessimistic person. They don't want to change. They are afraid. Uh, they are afraid of facing with new things. So they always be careful to face with it.
Mm. So I guess pessimist people tend to decide carefully,
Yeah, I
and
think so.
they decide long for a long time because they're really thinking carefully all about it. But sometimes, Anna, for example, in your job, you need to do something and you cannot say no.
Yes, of course.
So even though you're not optimistic about it, but you will say, "Okay, let's go, let's do it."
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Cam? Advantages and drawbacks of the 2.
Uh, I think the biggest advantage is you can easy to positive with a new thing. I think so.
The advantage of being optimistic.
I think the most advantage is when mm, optimistic people they always to have positive with everything, and with the pessimist they also negative.
All right. So, um, maybe optimist people, they always think positive things because they're optimists from the word. Okay, guys. So we have motto in life. Do you know what is motto, guys? Motto. That is something that you believe in life. So my motto in life is this. It's Latin. You know what does it mean? In English, I always believe in this. Where there is life, there is hope. As long as you are living, hope is available. But if you're already dead, there will be no hope because you cannot see the end of the tunnel. So it's good to be optimistic. It's really good to be very positive. But sometimes if we see negative things, we also need to accept that there are really negative things around us. Because too much positivity is also toxic, guys. Being too positive, we can no longer see what's wrong. So the solution is be balanced. Just be balanced between the two. Let's go to opinion samples. Anna, Anna, please unmute your mic.
I think the first paragraph talk about uh, a person who prepare everything from now uh, until he retire. He think that when he retire, he could buy a house um, and have enough thing to enjoy. So he need to saving cost from now um, at least twice on 20 years um, to prepare bad situation happen with him, such as he can illness or get disease. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so the author here says that maybe he needs to work for 30 or 40 years more. Do you feel the same way, Anna? Do you think you need to work for 30 or 40 years more?
Uh, I think it's so long with me now.
Okay, so maybe you can retire early. Okay, let's have number two. Come.
I think the optimistic people they also live with open life when with them everything always opportunity for they can change. And I can tell optimistic people live a life with a hope attitude, and with the pessimist people, they always to refill every opportunity, and they never fail. And I also think their life also to become bored. I think that.
All right, so that's it for the second opinion. So, as what I've said, it's really good to be an optimistic person, but let's also accept that there are really negative things in our life and in our society. So, we just need to balance both. So, let's go to useful expressions. Number one, a good business manager hires optimists, a salesman, and pessimists to run the credit departments. Mhm. What do you think about this expression, Anna?
Yeah, I think that's a balance that you always mention.
Balance or being wise?
Yeah, for salesman, I think they should optimist because a salesman um, have to face with the number of quantity good they have to buy in a month strongly,
Mm,
and they need to be optimist to um, think they have enough ability um, to buy with this number of quantity.
to sell, yes, I think so. Because if they're very negative, uh, oh my goodness, they will not have energy to be a salesman. So if you're a salesman, you have to be very positive. Okay, that I can reach this quota. The
Yeah,
quota is
this
is
quota
number number. So how about you come before when you were a salesman? Are you very positive? I can do this every day. Reach the quota every day.
I think salesman one the most important thing with a salesman want to be success, the optimistic, because when a salesman had optimistic, they easy to attracted other customer, and because every people also like the good energy from optimistic people, so that's why many person with optimistic really easy to succeed in salesman. And when we face with the death, I think almost people use pessimist attitude, because finance is a big problem with many people, including me.
Debts.
There,
DEBT.
yes.
Okay, debts. Okay, I got it. Yes. I thought it's death. Okay. Alright, let's go to number two. You can't have rosy thoughts about the future if your mind is full of the blues about the past. So this is what I'm saying about what you think, you attract. What you allow will continue. So Anna, what's your thought about number two? Rosy blues. These are idiomatic expressions.
Yeah, I thought although we are happy or not, everything will happen. So we should be optimistic to face with uh, everything happen with us. Uh, don't much don't have much worry. Uh, it will affect to the result we do.
Mm, okay. So this one talks about like you always think about the past. Maybe you regret a lot of things in the past. Huh, I should not have said yes to that man before. This would never happen to my life. or maybe or whatever it is. So it is said here that if you always think about the past, if you always think bad, if you always regret what happened in the past, you cannot live forward. So you need to leave the past behind. It says here, you need to leave the past behind you and live forward or live in the present. Past is past. Okay, how about you, come? Number
In
two.
my case, I think yes, I think I can't success in the future if I still living with my past. I think so.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I think if we keep on thinking about the past and the things that we haven't done in the past, we cannot continue to move on. We cannot move on with our lives. So it will be a bit difficult. One more, one more. Optimism is man's passport to a better tomorrow.
I think Cam means now he live with his wife, so he should stop thinking about ex-girlfriends.
Oh my
I
God.
love thinking about my ex friends.
Cam has a lot of excess. Anna. Okay, it's okay to think about them, but not all the time. You have to live today, come. Okay, let's go to number three, guys. Anna, what's your thought about number three? Optimism is man's passport to a better tomorrow. It's like a commercial or an advertisement.
Yeah, I think optimism is very important with all of us. In addition, carefully, optimism and careful um, will prepare everything uh, for uh, for tomorrow.
Mm, okay. Being careful with our decisions. So you combine optimism and pessimism. Still, we have to be in between. We still need balance, Anna. The word for today is balance. Okay, Cam?
Yes, I agree with that. When when I have the optimistic, I think everything happened around me also easy for I can accept and I can overcome.
Okay. So, do you have any questions or do you want to say something about being optimistic or being pessimistic? So, guys, do you have any advice for those people who are very pessimistic?
Uh,
No? How about you, Anna? Come. Very angry. No.
No, Bina.
Okay, if that's the case, then let's rest our case. So that's all for today, guys, and I hope you will be positive for today. Thank you very much, and have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.
Yeah, enjoy your
uh,
weekend. Bye.